Now that we know that the Bloom snapshot is going to take place in the next 5 days left, that is on the 7th of June, okay, 2025. And this is very important and good news for all of us that is on the Bloom airdrop right now. One important thing that everybody's asking about is the price of this very token. Since Bloom seems it's not going to be listing on SEX and it's going to be DEXs, especially on the Bloom mainpad. What is going to be the price prediction of this very token when it gets that listing? In this video, I want to show you practically what I think is going to be the price of this very token at listing. And this is my personal opinion. So let's dive right into this very video. The first thing here is, if you are on the Bloom airdrop, congratulations. And if you are eligible, congratulations again, because the Bloom airdrop is going down. And if you are not eligible yet, look at it right here. You got time to do that. You can see it right at this very point. And these are a couple of things you need to do. You need to complete more tasks at the end section so that you can earn more Bloom points. And if you don't have main points or you've not performed any proof of activity, you can get main points. And the best way to do that is by using your Bloom trading bot. Okay, do it. It's going to give you, and then get at least 2 referrals. This is very important. Of course, 100k BP, that is Bloom point, is required. So what is going to be the price prediction of this very token? Quickly, before I go into that, look at the pre-market right here. Discover that the market is moving upward. Like I said in my in-depth last Bloom video about the legibility, I was looking at market moving upward, and exact same thing I am still expecting. Market should move to the upside, okay? And I'm looking at market go above 0.002, okay? At least 0.002 or a slightly above that, which is very important. Right now, the market is at 0.0018 right here. And from this very price action, we can look at it and discover that the market come back down a little bit, okay? And right now, we are seeing this very little move to the upside. I also believe before the snapshot, market should move significantly upward into this very area of 0.002. This is what I am expecting personally right now on the Bloom pre-market, okay? And this is very important because the market price at listing is not going to be very high than the pre-market. Most time it's always lower compared to the pre-market price. In just few cases that we've seen the real listing price higher than the pre-market price. In most cases, it's always very, very low compared to the pre-market price. And what I'm expecting from the Bloom airdrop is not an exception. It should come down a little bit, and this is very important. So this is what I am expecting on the pre-market. Market should move upward a little bit, okay, before the snapshot, and then also after the snapshot, market can still move upward. Of course, if snapshot is just 5 days to go, that means the listing is going to be maybe next week or upper week, as the case may be. Nobody knows. We are waiting for that announcement to, come out from the Bloom team. One thing that is very important here is that the Bloom team have said it that they are not going to go multi-chain. That is, they are going to remain on the Ton blockchain. They are not going to attach any chain for now. So concentration is only on the Ton blockchain and on Telegram. That's been said. We also know that the max supply or the total supply for the Bloom token is 100 billion token. I don't know whether these have changed, but from the previous white paper that we saw, it's still 100 billion. If they've changed it, comment below in the comment section of this very video if you have access to such change in the white paper, but I still believe it's 100 billion. So if we follow 100 billion, okay, which will be the total supply or max supply, and assume this is going to be the circulating supply as well. Now, we know that the Bloom team have said that they're going to give 60-70% or thereabout of this very token, that is 100 billion of this very token, to airdroppers. So if 60-70% is going to go to airdroppers, then it means that the circulating supply as well is not going to be everything. They're going to be within that 60-70. Sometimes they can reduce it to 50 or 40 as the case may be. But in this very price prediction, I want to assume that the entire 100 billion is in circulation, okay? I want to assume that and then use that for this very prediction. So I'm assuming that 100 billion total supply equals circulating supply. And what that means is that if you multiply this by 0.0002, this is where I am expecting the price of Bloom to start from, okay? 0.0002. This is my price prediction, which will give us a $20 million market capitalization, okay? I can say that Bloom have the capacity to put in more liquidity of this amount, or that can result to this amount. But if they don't want to, they will not also do it. But in some case, you can also see that they may put in more liquidity because they have a platform. So the Bloom token is not just a token, it's a token that have utility already on ground. And also they are building and developing. So more things is going to come up. However, this is what I am expecting to be the initial price of this very token. That's the listing price, 0.0002, 3 zeros, 2. And things can move all the way to the upside to 0.001. That is, we can get this, okay? So within this very range of 0.302 and 0.201. And this 0.201 is going to give us $100 million market capitalization. In fact, I am not expecting anything more than this in 1 month of Bloom listing. After 1 month, the price can move upward. Maybe they begin to release other features in their trading platform, that's mempad and some stuff like that. But for now, I am expecting between 0.0002 to 0.001. That is what I'm expecting within this very range. That's where we're going to see the price of the Bloom token within this very range within 1 month after listing. But the listing price for me should start with 0.0002. That is what I'm expecting, which will give us a $20 million market capitalization. A market can grow a little bit all the way to the upside to 0.201, which will give us a $100 million market capitalization right at this very point. This is what I am expecting from this very token, and this is my price prediction. This is what I am expecting, and this is my personal opinion. You may have something contrary to this, that is very fine, but for me, this is what I am looking at based on the current situation of the market, based on what the Bloom token and the Bloom platform as a whole, the ecosystem have on ground already, and what their plan for development is as well. All of these things combined together, that is how I arrive at this very price prediction. And of course, you may be thinking that the Bloom token is going to do much more better in the future. That is very fine. I agree with you. That's fine. We're going to see that in the future, especially if the bull market finally comes and we enter into the altcoin season. The Bloom token is going to also move all the way to the upside, which is very, very okay. So this is my price prediction for this very token. Of course, we know that Snapshot is 5 days from now, which is on Friday, and the listing is going to be maybe next week or upper week, no one knows, but it's going to definitely come this very month, as they've said. Let's watch out and see all these things come to play. So what is your price prediction? What do you think the Bloom token is going to list at? Comment below right now in the comment section of this very video. Let me see what you're thinking about this very token, as it's going to get the listing very, very soon on maybe multiple dexes. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you have not, and turn on the bell notification for more crypto videos like this one. Also check the channel for other crypto content. Join our Telegram channel, link in the description of this very video, and also in the pinned comment for more crypto update. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.